everyone. Me and Ivy are back to talk about episode 1 of Survivor 48. Basically, we're just going to be debriefing the episode, talking about what happened, and kind of seeing how our tribes that we picked out for our fantasy draft is going so far. So, we're just going to get into it. So let's talk about the very beginning of the episode, the very first challenge that each tribe went through. Our hearts were breaking, honestly, because the only thing that I remember is Kevin hurting his shoulder, dude. Oh, he gave me a heart attack.
I yelled at my TV because, for those of you who don't know, Kevin is on both of our drafts. So we have him predicted to do well this season. And right off the bat, when I saw it was Kevin, I was like, you're kidding. I was like, so you're actually joking with me right now.
I thought he was out. I thought that was going to be the end of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. He's my number 2.
Hitting some of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I actually read a news article, which it was actually a lot more serious than the show made it look. He dislocated his shoulder. They said that Jeff called over the medic, and the medic told him, your shoulder's dislocated. And Kevin was like, just pop it back in. Just pop it back in. What a soldier. What a soldier.
Yeah.
And they popped it in right there. And then next thing you know, he's getting sent off to compete again with a hurt shoulder. So he's looking good for us, honestly.
Let's go, Kevin. He's a tough cookie.
Yeah, I have faith in him. And once we talk about a little more what else is going on in the episode, he's doing really well performing so far.
Definitely. Can we talk about the journey that he did?
Oh, yeah.
Because I was low-key pressed that they sent him. Like, I get it that they want him to, like, have a moment to redeem himself, but I feel like they're usually, like, physically taxing. So I was like, why would you send the person who's injured there?
Yeah, no.
So I was really worried for him that whole time.
Same. I thought when it was like happening, I really thought there was no shot he was winning. But that's another great point, though, how he played the game and was like slow and steady. This is a lot of good traits. He is showing a lot of good traits right now.
Oh, definitely.
Wait, who did he go against? And then Kyle, right?
He went against Kyle, which shout out Kyle for the good guy move where he helped him fill up the water. I was like, man, lots of good people this season.
Yeah.
Good hearts.
That was like really smart of him too, because he's thinking long term. Oh, yeah. He's definitely thinking long term. Yeah. You know what? If I can't win, then I'm gonna help this guy and make an alliance. So yeah, I would love to see them team up post merge if they make it that far. So
yeah, that would be crazy.
Do you want to read out your list real quick?
Yeah, because I don't know if I ever told you what I switched my final thing to. Oh. Because I submitted mine at like 7 p.m. before the show.
And you made switches.
And so I think I just switched the orders, not the people. Mm-hmm. Shahin, I have as number 1. And then I have Kevin as number 2. Same. Bianca as number 3. David as number 4. And Cedric as number 5. And then 6 is Charity.
Okay.
Which, do I have problems with my list now? Yes. But I didn't know. I didn't know at the time.
Okay, mine is Charity is number 1, which I'm having not a good feeling about.
Yeah.
Which sucks. Kevin is number 2, so that's strong. Chrissy is number 3, which I'm very confident in. I have a lot of things to say about her.
Wait, which one's Chrissy again?
The 55-year-old woman is the fire lieutenant.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So she's looking good. And then I have Joe. Joe, yes. I feel like
I wish I had Joe.
Yeah, okay, I know you're jealous. And you have David instead of Joe.
I know. I still like David.
Yeah, like
I'm hopeful on him.
He's not the worst.
Yeah.
And then Mary and Cedric. Mary's doing okay as well. Cedric, I'm just like scared of him.
I know. I was really hopeful and I've lost a little hope. Yeah. But who knows? There's still time.
Yeah. People like him. Like, his tribe likes him. These were my initial thoughts off, like, the first half of the episode, maybe. Just in general, like, from the first scenes. When Bianca and Thomas were talking to each other and kind of became, like, a duo in the beginning. I really liked that. I feel like they would work really well together. And they're on Loggy. Is it the purple? Aren't they on purple?
Yeah, they're on purple.
Okay, yeah. So they're, like, the 2 quote-unquote weaklings, like they said, right? And then everyone else is so strong. But them working together and then, you know, becoming friendly with... I'm, like, kind of all over the place right now. But later in the episode, when Shahin, Joe, and Thomas, they made the California Girls Alliance.
Yeah.
And then, so Thomas is in a great position, and they have Eva as well. So basically, Thomas is kind of quote unquote in charge because he'll have Bianca's vote no matter what.
Yeah.
That's what it's also interesting about Lagi because they're so strong. I'm sure they're going to compete well in most of the challenges. But if they do get sent to tribunal, it's kind of hard to say who they would send home.
I know. I feel like kind of nervous about that because I don't know. Even though Bianca and Thomas are together, I don't feel too hopeful for either of them. I don't know why, but I really like the Purple Tribe. They're definitely my favorites so far.
Yeah, honestly, if they did have to send someone home,
I would say Bianca.
Yeah.
From my perception.
Yeah, I would say Bianca. Because, like, Shahan, Joe, and Eva, for sure, are going to team up together. And Thomas is in there, but because, I don't know, I feel like he'll be, like, the outcast almost.
Yeah, I agree. Can we talk about Joe and Eva?
Oh my god, yeah.
So me and Ava were, like, live texting while the episode was going, and I literally had, like, a tear shed from Joe and Eva's, like, alliance. It was just so wholesome. And so now I'm so mad neither one of them are on my tribe because I want them to win. I want them to win. Who knows? Maybe they'll do something terrible, but like I have high hopes for them, and it's just so wholesome. So dude, I want them to go so far.
Yeah, I got Joe. I knew it. And the way that Eva felt comfortable opening up to him about it and like trusting him with her quote unquote secret because she doesn't want other people to know yet. That's so cute.
The edit set it up so well too because I think a couple minutes before that, Joe had his interview where he was saying he really wants to stay loyal to people and he wants that to be the game he plays. And so for them two to be together is like perfect because I mean, if she had said that to somebody else, maybe it wouldn't be as like loyalty isn't the kind of game they wanted to play or whatever. And so it just was so good. Like that was just so wholesome and just so impactful.
Yeah, and Joe just seems like a really great guy. Like he,
oh my gosh,
I don't know. He seems like very honest. He has a lot of integrity. I feel like he genuinely cares about other people. So I think he's gonna go far in this game, and he's strong. So so that's Lagi, the Purple Tribe. Do you have anything else to say about that tribe specifically?
I just have to shout out Shahan. Dude, I'm such a fan. When he got into the alliance and they were like, it looked like he was like making moves or whatever, I was like, yeah. Yeah.
No, he's doing really well, I feel like. Transitioning to Vula, the green tribe, the quote unquote weak tribe that is not performing very well. Watching Cedric do the challenge was like really hard to watch.
I know.
I felt bad.
I know. And the things that the change from Kevin and his shoulder hurting, and I was like, you're kidding. And then when Cedric like wasn't doing well in the challenge, I was like, they're both in my top 6. I was like, this is not looking too good. But yeah, that hurt.
Yeah. Okay, so diving into like type of alliances with that. The first person on Vula that tried to make alliances was Sai. She was playing the game like the second she stepped on the beach.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I forget who it was that she originally like said to align with. It was 2 girls. So Stephanie, Sai, and then maybe it was Mary. I can't remember.
I think
exactly.
It was Mary.
I think it was, but it kind of just jumped off the bat, and I don't think that's the best thing to do. And then I'm pretty sure she hopped over to, Sai, Cedric, Justin, and Kevin. So yeah. I think that's going to bite her in the butt, saying that to everyone and then choosing
definitely
that. So I don't know. She's all over the place. Her idol hunting was crazy. But like shout out to her for, I don't know, trying so hard and wanting to figure it out. Like she was not giving up. She says whatever comes to mind. So I think
she does.
Yeah, it's maybe not the best strategy, but we'll see how it plays out for her. I also think she's probably like the quote unquote loudest of the tribe as well.
Definitely.
So that kind of put the target on her. But we'll see what happens with her.
Yeah, I think she's playing a little too strong out of the gate to make it really far in the game, but I'm glad she found an idol. I just don't see her making it to merge.
Yeah, I agree. And dude, I think their tribe is just gonna get picked off one by one. They have no chances in challenges.
I know. I think Kevin is gonna be one of the only people that carries into the merge.
I agree.
If I had to guess.
Yeah, I agree. Because everyone likes Kevin too on the tribe. Like no one took him.
Yeah.
Going off. as anything, I guess, malevolent. Like, when he came back, everyone was excited to see him. Even before he came back, they were like, yeah, he seems like a nice guy. Like, I would want to align with him. So he clearly made an impression.
Yeah, he had a line. I wish I wrote it down to quote it directly, but it was like, he was sad that he had left as like the villain or whatever, or kind of person that brought the tribe down. He was like, but I'm returning home a hero. And then they were all like running to him at the boat, and that was so wholesome. That made me so happy.
Oh, shout out Mary for the first fire. I know I'm gonna get points for that on my fantasy, so shout out Mary. Honestly, I like her. She's so real. She had one line too. Oh, I forget what it was, but it was so fun. I was like, I like her. Like, it was, she had a one-liner. I was like, yep, she's on my tribe. That's why I picked her.
Yeah, she's good. I like her.
Yeah, and then when Kevin and Mary, they originally had to talk them two, and they were like, oh, we really like each other. Like, we should align. And I was like, let's go. But then, the core four came with Sai, Cedric, Justin, and Kevin, and took Kevin away from that. But it puts Kevin, again, in the best position, which is also just like, who is it on purple? Oh, how Thomas is kind of in the same situation. He has a core four, but also has Bianca. And so Kevin has core four plus Mary. So he's safe. Like, he's in a really good position. I wrote down Kevin, King of Vula tribe.
King of Vula.
He's just doing so well. Oh, and then Stephanie's left out, obviously. I literally wrote Stephanie left out, parentheses, obviously.
Obviously. Yeah. Are we going to talk about that, or do we need to wait?
Yeah, no, let's just talk about it, because, Vula ends up losing. Also, their performance, when they were, like, kind of catching up in the puzzle and then just fumbled so hard, and it was Stephanie, I was like, she's cooked. Like, she is going
she's
home
done.
Immediately.
She is done. Yeah, I will say, though, at Tribal, when Sai was being so aggressive and just saying everything and reacting to everything that Stephanie was saying, I was like, girl, what are you doing? Because I mean, even if I feel like if I was in the tribe, that would sway me a little bit. I'm like, why are you like going off like this? Like, you're really not in that much danger either. But I thought for a second Stephanie might make it. I was like, Sai's really just going down with the ship right now. But
no, same. I thought Sai kind of fumbled there. I really didn't know if it was going to be Sai or Stephanie. And then when we found out it was Stephanie, I was like, wait, didn't we say that? And
we honestly, literally called that.
Dude, Ivy, the odds of actually guessing the right person out of, 18 people, and you don't even know which tribe is doing the vote out?
Bro.
Kind of crazy.
We kind of big brained that.
Yeah.
Because we said that with our chess, too. We were like, she's going home first.
No, literally.
So.
It's kind of crazy.
Also, I'm so interested to see, when Sai was going off at Tribal Council, Cedric was like kind of like side-eyeing her, or like seemed like a little like freaked out by everything she was saying. I'm wondering if next episode we'll see a little divide between that, and maybe he'll want to like separate himself because he'll know that she's a loose cannon.
Yeah.
Which, having Cedric on my tribe, I'm hoping he does that and he finds an alliance elsewhere that's more prosperous post-merge.
I agree. I honestly could see like Cedric, Justin, and Kevin kind of leaving Sai out of that core 4 alliance. Like, they'll have her just to have her as a number, but the guys will make all the decisions,
Yeah,
so
I can see that.
But I think there's going to be a lot of drama in that tribe, just because Sai's on it, and because they're probably not going to win a lot of challenges. So,
yeah, I agree. Yeah. I don't think we're going to see many of them post-merge.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, same. Except Kevin.
And hopefully Cedric.
Yeah, true. Sometimes I forget Cedric's on my tribe.
Wait, let me look at the Orange tribe. Wait. Yeah, we haven't talked about Orange.
Yeah, so that
very
would be
forgettable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't mean to out them like that, but
no, yeah, there's not really much.
They didn't have a lot of screen time.
Yeah. I mean, they got second in the challenge, so they're in the middle.
Yeah. We both have Charity on our tribe.
Yeah.
But Charity, girl, didn't seem like she's doing too well.
I know.
But, okay, I might have missed something. They all turned on her because of certain conversation. But was that whole conversation made up? I think I missed that. Or was it just...
Camila. it was Camila. So she, from what I remember, she didn't really have an exact reason to diss Charity, but she just wanted to do it. So then there's a name that's already thrown out there to say, you know. So Camila used it as a strategy, started spreading rumors that like, oh yeah, Charity, she's not good. Which was crazy because she just threw her under the bus, and it's a very strategic move, but like, dang, like she really said, Charity, you're out. Like,
yeah, and it worked in her favor so much to do that, because then everybody was like, yeah, I don't think she likes me.
Exactly.
Yeah, like she doesn't talk to me. Like everybody just hopped on board with it.
Like she literally gaslighted the tribe.
Yeah, like good move for her, but with Charity on my tribe, I'm kind of not too happy about that.
Yeah, Charity's my number one, so let's just hope that Siva doesn't go to any tribal councils.
Yeah.
Like, let's just hope that they don't vote her out. Or Charity finds the immunity idol. Wait, did anyone on that tribe find the idol?
Oh.
Or, because David...
Yeah, right?
Yeah, wait,
I thought Camila did.
Oh.
Am I making that up? Somebody else found one in a tree.
No, yeah, you're right.
Or wait, or is that where Sai found hers?
All I remember is David being like, oh, look at all these clues, it's gotta be an idol, and told everyone. And Charity was like, I don't really know why he would say that to everyone. But I don't know if anyone found it.
Okay, maybe they didn't. Maybe I just made that up.
We should probably look it up. No, because I'm gonna miss it because I had to walk the dog.
Because I know Sai. Where did Sai find hers? Because I only remember one person finding it in a tree.
I just remember her like figuring out the pattern with like the colors and the numbers.
I was so angry though because, which I mean, as a viewer, they want us to like pick up on stuff too. So maybe I can give her a break. But literally when the dolphin, they showed like the pink dolphin and then she found the thing, I was like, oh, it's going to be the animal that's associated with the color. And then when it took like a whole 15 minutes for that to happen, I was like, bruh.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, sorry.
Like I was like, girl, I had this figured out 15 minutes ago.
No, yeah.
But we don't know. Editing is so tricky. Maybe she figured it out a lot faster than we were shown.
That's true. David and Mitch went on a walk and they noticed the picture of the eagle, and that's when they saw the black string tied to a tree.
Mm-hmm.
All it says is the entire tribe went on a wild goose chase trying to figure out what all the symbols and letters meant. But it doesn't say anyone found it.
Okay.
Sai found the beware advantage after noticing it was in a tree. However, it said she had to crack a code, and that's when she did that.
Okay, so I'm just thinking of Sai then.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they found it at all. I think they just have the symbols.
Yeah, I don't think they found it yet. Yeah, so David basically pointed out to everyone. They all went on a wild goose chase, and then I guess they didn't find it. Correct us if we're wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure they didn't find it. But yeah, okay, so initial thoughts on Siva. Kyle and Camila, I feel like they showed that they have a lot in common, and I feel like they could work together really well. I wrote down Charity's an outcast. Of course she is. And then, so basically, Camila, Kyle, Chrissy, and David basically formed an alliance over their mistrust of Charity because of what Camila did, which is so crazy. They literally just bonded over a mutual hatred of another tribe member, and they're like, okay, yeah, we're aligned. So that's kind of crazy. But thoughts on Chrissy, I think she is like super sweet, and she'll kind of be the mom of the tribe, and she'll be friends with everyone. But I feel like there was kind of subtle foreshadowing of when she was saying like, I don't want to overpower anyone or be the leader. Like, I feel like some of the men may get aggravated on her like unintentionally trying to give orders or lead a vote or something like that, because I feel like she's very strong-headed, so that could be her weakness. But overall, she's been portrayed like very friendly so far, not really wanting to cause any problems, so I like her. And she's on my tribe, so that's why I'm hyping her up.
Right. No, but I agree. I think that there was foreshadowing in that. I got kind of a bad feeling when she was saying that she has a hard time not like overpowering people like that, because I feel like very few people make it to the end with personalities like that. Mm-hmm. But who knows?
Who knows?
Hoping for the best.
As long as she kind of like stays tucked away as the friendly mom of the tribe, she'll be fine. I feel like, well, Charity obviously is number one target on the tribe. Mm-hmm. And then I feel like they'll want to keep David around just because he's strong, but I think he's gonna clash with. It'll probably be David that'll clash with Chrissy, honestly.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Cause so you have Chrissy on your tribe, I have David on mine, and I mean I know he's super risky, and the edit made him seem pretty arrogant, which I feel like people like that don't make it that long on their tribe, but he's strong, so they might keep him around. But I don't know. I still feel hopeful about him.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that he figures something out.
I mean, he's not rubbing people the wrong way. He's just arrogant. And I think people can naturally see that as well. The edit makes it like very, I don't know if it's over exaggerated. I don't know if he actually acts like that, but some of the things he said, I wish I could remember the lines. So I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, I know he said certain things and I was like, maybe you shouldn't have said that. Maybe that's an inside thought.
Like, you probably should have cut it off there.
Yeah, but we do know editors like to to do their thing, so who knows?
That's what, also, when I was watching it, like, for example, right before they go and enter a challenge, I'm low-key watching it from a different perspective because I know how nervous they are to do this. Yeah. Like, especially the very first challenge, like, I would be... In Beast Games, we didn't even have to do anything, and I was, like, shaking. So, it's, like, different to watch. And it low-key makes me emotional when, like, a tribe does win. Because it's, like, it's just how our teams won on, like, the towers or something, where it's just, like, no way, like, we just did that.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. I was viewing the whole episode, like, different than I usually would have because of, like, editing and, like, our own, like, feelings that we had through Beast Games. Every time they showed an interview of somebody, like, my brain kept being like, okay, but why are they showing that? Like, what are they trying to tell us? Like, because I know that looking at Beast Games now, you can see certain things that are outlined, and we know certain things from being on the inside. And so it's just funny to kind of think of it from that perspective.
Yeah, no, for sure. And, like, I also kind of blame this on Patrick because he's always the one who's like, yeah, I was watching episode 1 of Beast Games just to try to see who was shown the most, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dang, now I'm going to be looking for that. And now I'm looking for it in Survivor too. Like, what does this line mean? How is this going to impact the game later? So...
And you have no idea, like, what is intentional to, like, I don't know, like, highlight the winner in some way, or what is just they're highlighting to highlight or to throw us off. Like, Joe, when they showed his... So I loved how they opened the whole thing with them finding out they're on the season.
Yeah, that was new,
I don't know if they... Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I've seen that before. I really liked that. But when they did Joe and, like, the music changed and he was, like, crying, I was like, are they hinting at something?
Right,
like,
I thought the same thing.
Or I mean, he's obviously super likable, so do they just want us to find him likable off the bat, or does he win, and that's why they're, right away, they're like, you need to like this guy. And then they kept the hero edit the whole way through episode 1.
Yeah.
So.
When I saw that scene, I was like, he's getting a lot more time than the others. What does that mean?
Yeah.
He's on my tribe. Let's go.
Yeah.
Also, mentioning, like, the intro and how they did it, I really think they're trying to, I mean, also combining that with, you know, they want to fly fans out for Survivor 50. They're doing the votes for how Survivor 50 should go. They're, like, really trying to engage a younger audience. And I feel like those intro videos are so, like, classic, like, social media look, you know, like the single video of yourself. And they're trying to make it feel more real, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I think, I mean, it was cute. I loved it.
It was so wholesome. The whole episode, I think, was very wholesome. Because I don't know about you, but when I was watching it, like, even though we don't know these people yet, it made me emotional in a sense of, like, obviously I want to be on Survivor, and so, like, the idea of being on the other side of that, where you're, like, finding out, that had me, like, emotional for them, because I can only imagine what that feeling is.
Yeah, I could not imagine that feeling, because you go through a lot of rounds of interviews for that. Like, you go through a bunch before you even get to speak to Jeff. I think that's, like, the final round you talk to Jeff, and then you find out if you got cast or not. But yeah, I've heard it's, like, really hard to actually make it on the show. So
yeah, I'm sure.
Oh my god, if we got flown out for the Survivor 50 filming,
bro, you applied already?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
dude, I would freak out.
Dude, I just want to be Jeff. I would be so unwell. And if there's returners, because he said that it's a returner season.
Yeah.
I would be unwell.
It's the 50th season. It's gonna be like the best of the best. Can you imagine?
Oh my gosh.
All in one place, all in Fiji. Please,
dude.
Please,
Jeff, please put us in.
Jeff, please.
Bring us to Fiji.
Yeah. All right. So after wrapping up episode 1 and discussing everything that's happened, we're gonna review our tribes and just kind of say how we're feeling about our picks. So number 1, I got Charity. Not feeling too hot about her. I really am nervous, and that's gonna hurt me like really bad. If your number 1 goes home early, I might be cooked. So that's not good for me. Number 2, Kevin. He's going strong. I have full faith in him that he will go far. I feel like he's gonna bring me a lot of points too. Now I wonder if in fantasy you get points for like medic. I'm pretty sure there's something about getting medic called on you. So let's go, Kevin.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
And he went on the
So it has to be something, the journey.
Yeah, the journey. So he'll definitely bring some points in for me. Chrissy, she's got good vibes. She hasn't really done much yet, but I have faith in her. I think she's gonna be the mom of the group. And then I got Joe. He's like the other strong one on my tribe. Joe, he's gonna be top 3 with Eva.
Yeah.
I don't know, we'll see. And then Mary, love her. She's just real. She hasn't done too much. She did start the first fire, so she's gonna bring me points. And then Cedric, number 6. You know, he's a nice guy. You can't really read him yet. He hasn't shown a lot of strengths, but we'll see. He's a nice guy. So that's my list. I'm feeling okay overall. I have some strong people, so we'll see how it goes. It's only episode 1, so yeah.
Yeah, a lot more to go. For my tribe, starting off, we have Shahin. Dude, I feel so hopeful for him. I'm very confident in him. I think he's going to be around for a long time. So he seems like a good place with his alliance and everything. Things are looking up. Next, I have Kevin. You said it perfectly. Kevin's looking up. Kevin's gonna be here for a minute. Hopefully his shoulder doesn't end up coming back to be an issue. Yeah. But I do feel good about Kevin. He's in a great spot. Next I have Bianca, who I don't feel super hopeful about, but I also don't think she's in a terrible situation. Like I could see Thomas saving her somehow if they go to tribal and it being Star that goes home. But she definitely isn't in the best position on her tribe. Next we have David, and I am very optimistic about him, but I probably shouldn't be. But I am. That's all I have to say about that. He's like, just like with Bianca, he's not in a great position, but he's also not in a terrible position. Then we have Cedric, who if he doesn't drop Sai in this next episode, I'm not gonna have too much hope for him. But I really want him to do well. And then we have Charity. I don't have a lot of hope for Charity. I think it's just unfortunate for her. Like, I don't blame her in this situation. But I'm like, that kind of stinks. That kind of stinks for both of us that she's on our tribe and she really got thrown under the bus. Yeah, at least you have her
as number 6, though.
Yeah.
I have her as number 1.
Yeah, I have a little bit of room.
Oh my god.
Oh, poor Charity. I don't think she even knows at the moment.
Yeah, honestly. She's kind of oblivious.
She doesn't even know she's at the bottom.
Yeah.
So.
Dang, yeah. So.
I'm sorry, Charity.
I mean, we're not in the best positions right now, but we're not in the worst overall with our tribes.
Yeah. a lot more time to go.
Yeah, there's so much more time to go. So we'll see.
Make sure to be looking out for our results for our draft for episode 1, and those will either be in the description or in a community post. So look out for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and leave a comment down below letting us know who your favorite player of this season is so far. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe like right now. So hop on that and we'll keep you updated with Survivor. We'll see you guys soon. Bye!
Bye!